Fresh off the Oppenheimer hype, we've got Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt in the new David Lynch film, Fall Guy. Here we go. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Movie Dive. Today we're going to be diving into David Lynch's new film, The Fall Guy. Before we do, please do not forget to subscribe to the Movie Dive. I'll be giving away a $50 gift card to one out of every 100 new subscribers to a movie theater of your choice. If you comment down below, it gives you a higher chance of winning. This movie basically is about a stuntman played by Ryan Gosling. After he has an accident on set, he kind of disappears for a long time. He is summoned once again because the person he does stunt doubling for, Tom Ryder, played by Aaron Taylor Johnson, disappears and he must find him. The presentation of this movie is that it is a love letter to the stuntmen in the Hollywood industry. I think it does that beautifully. First off, I'm going to say there's a lot more comedy in this film, and for the comedy in this film to work for you, you have to enjoy this style of humor, and I will say this is exactly my style of humor. Ryan Gosling, whenever he does the Papyrus SNL skits or movies like Nice Guys, I always find myself laughing my ass off, and this was nothing different. I was laughing out loud multiple times in the theater. I had a lot of fun watching this movie, and there was a lot of great action pieces because once again, they were doing nods to the stuntmen of Hollywood. So they had to do everything practical, or else what's the point of doing it, right? Some people are having issues with the first act of the film. They say it's kind of too slow, but I, for some reason, found that to be one of my favorite parts. The banter between Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt was fantastic. I think their chemistry was A+. I actually like their chemistry more than Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling's. Yes, I apologize. And this is one of those films that seemed to have joke after joke, but it wasn't not in a bad way. It wasn't like a parody where it goes too far. It just made sense the world they were living in. Ryan Gosling has proved that he is really good at the comedic beats, especially this style. And I feel like Ryan Gosling just rolled right into this after playing Ken and Barbie. A lot of the side actors in this film are really fun as well. Winston Duke, great job for him. I thought he had some really funny lines. Him and Ryan Gosling would do this thing where they kept quoting different movies and having to guess what movie the other one is quoting in the middle of a serious moment. I found myself playing along with them. I got most of them. I think there's one or two I missed. Aaron Taylor Johnson, who's playing Tom Ryder, who is the famous actor inside of this film, he plays just a complete dickhead asshole who is also really stupid at the same time. I think they did a really funny bit with him where he has a way of remembering things. I thought that was completely hilarious, especially if you look for all the Easter eggs that are in there. This movie is for sure made for a lot of people that have worked on set in the past. I certainly have. There's a lot of things this movie makes fun of. There's a lot of things that you will see in this film if you've worked on set where you're like, that wouldn't happen, of course. As far as negatives for the movie, once again, another movie that I think is 20 minutes too long. If it was 20 minutes shorter, I think it would have just been an amazing, compact comedy, rom-com action type movie. The story can see a little bit jumbled where they're doing one thing and you're enjoying that and then something else comes in out of nowhere. But in this type of film, you do let it pass because it doesn't take itself too seriously. So to summarize The Fall Guy, I will say once again that if it is your style of movie, I think you're absolutely going to love it. There's some people that might not like it because the comedy just doesn't resonate with them. In the end, I could see myself going back to this movie in the movie theaters once or twice more. I'm going to go ahead and give The Fall Guy an 82 out of 100. You guys let me know what you thought of it. Please comment down below and do not forget to subscribe to the Movie Dive.